I mainly just do loads of push-ups. If I ever do weights, I'll put on like a 30-kilo vest and do burpees, which sounds easy. It's fucking die.
Well, normal burpees is not easy.
Bro, burpees are hard. They're hard. When my coach used to make me do burpees, I hated it. It's the worst thing ever. A 30-kilo vest, and he'd say like 200 burpees, and it'd take you like fucking an hour to finish them. Because after like 25, you're just a mess. You're on the floor sweating. It's ridiculous.
The fuck? The fuck is he talking about?
So here's a fun fact to start things off. When I started the challenge, I didn't even know what a proper burpee was. And a lot of you CrossFitters are gonna be upset, but here is a proper burpee. No push-up, no jump, just a plank and a stand. So just to clear things up before I get started, during this challenge, I'm doing the CrossFit burpee and not the original burpee.
The fuck? The fuck is he talking about?
And you're just gonna have to trust me on saying that I did the 100 burpees. I did film a lot of them, but it's kind of boring to watch, so I took some notes along the way, and here are my top 5 takeaways.
Yo, yo, yo. Yo. I know what time it is, man.
Still YouTube.
Faster Fits.
Meet Your Fit back at it again.
You feel me? And today we're going to discuss how our journey went doing 100 burpees every day for 30 days.
Yes, sir.
We're going to start off with week 1. Week 1 was kind of like, it was light. You know?
We had the energy, we was fresh. We don't really do too much cardio all the time, so we had that energy to, you know, consider it light. Yeah. We did regular burpees.
Yeah, so
some burpees we were jumping, some burpees we weren't. And by the way, for the plane, whenever it passed by, we live by the airport, so we just gonna keep it quiet when the plane is passing too low.
But yeah, so it was light until we got to like
week 2.
So basically, I'm gonna say I started feeling it on day 10. You feel me? On day 10, that's when I started feeling like, what did we sign up for? You feel me?
I'm be honest, I actually started feeling it week 1. Week 1 and 2. To week 1 and 2, I definitely started feeling it because, you know, the first couple of days after day like 2 or 3, my body was really sore, especially after day 2. My body was super sore. Yeah, forget about it.
I go front. My body.
Now you forgot about week 1. You were super sore.
I was good though.
Like my 2nd day, your 4th day, that was when we went to Fireman's Field.
Oh yeah. That was because we wasn't just doing the burpees. Oh, let's wait for this thing.
Gotta play. Nah, day 4 we was in Fireman's Field. Sore, doing regular burpees.
We lift a lot of weights.
Oh yeah. We definitely did weights.
We thought we were superhumans and stuff, and we thinking that we could do our regular training schedule with the burpees on top.
And that's another thing. We were doing the weightlifting the first 2 weeks. We were still
hitting iron.
Every now and then. We wasn't going heavy every day, but we was definitely lifting our weights.
Yeah,
and we didn't want to lose that weight strength, that iron strength. But we realized, you know, that's a part of the pros and cons. We'll save some more of that for later.
You feel me?
But week 2 though.
Week 2 was kind of like, all right, we here. You feel me? Like we locked in. You know, we not go quit. We go do the challenge. Yeah, that was week 2. You feel me?
We know we said we was doing it for y'all, but at the end of the day, we was making a commitment to ourselves.
At the same time.
That's what happens when you live by JFK. Shout out to Mom Dukes, always keeping us well fed after our burpees, especially this guy over here. You know?
It's funny how you said that. You feel me? But yeah, week 2 was just like, we locked in, we go do this, and you know, like it was doable. Like I wasn't really thinking about the pain too much. Like, you know, we was knocking it out the park.
Yeah. As far as myself, week 2, I had the same mentality. I was like, damn, I'm in pain, but it's a good type of pain, and especially when we was doing different variations. It was just like, at the end of the day, it was just holding ourselves accountable. That's the purpose of, you know, doing the burpees with a partner and making sure you get them done. You gotta have the mind, especially when you're doing multiple different variations. It's really
mental.
a mindset. Yeah, it's really
It's
mental.
all mental.
Really mental. And it sounds corny, but that's really what it is. As long as you tell yourself you're gonna get through it, you're gonna get to it. If you're gonna get through it, you're gonna get to it. Bottom line.
That's what we live by. You know what I'm saying? Train to go, down for show.
Sure.
So no pain, no train. Oh, we just explain the last part. But you know, I think we talked about enough about week 2, so let's talk about week 3.
Week three.
Oh my God, week 3.
First 2 weeks I was really in pain, but it was week 3 where my pain started to let loose a little bit.
Week 3.
Week 3 was the opposite effect.
Week 3, like but week 3 had me effed up. Bro.
Actually, I'm not gonna lie. We did the weighted vest the week 3.
Oh,
we
yeah,
did
we
weighted
did.
vest for 4 days in a row.
Yeah, facts. I don't know why we did that.
We did 2 days with 40 pounds, and then the last 2 days it was like 25 pounds because we noticed it was putting a lot of stress on our
and
shoulders.
We could have completed videos and taking too long.
Yeah, we completed everything. What you mean, bro?
We could complete it, but like you know what I'm saying.
The last day I had to take off my vest because I ain't gonna lie, the vest it kept unbuckling and that was just getting in the way. Yeah, the vest was definitely getting in the way. The first 2 days I don't know what happened. The last 2 days it just kept popping off.
But you know, as we was going through week 3, the mental really started to kick in as well. You feel me? As in like, are we really doing this? Like, why are we doing this? But you know the reasons why we do it. You feel me? We didn't explain too much about that. But week 3 was definitely like my mental really started kicking in, and it was really like a war against my brain to my body.
Yeah, for sure. Mind over matter. As long as you don't mind it, it don't matter. But definitely, if it wasn't for the weighted vest, week 3 was, not to say it was light, but I definitely was able to feel a little bit. And he also felt difference too. We felt a little lighter. And that's gonna go into week 4. We let the plane pass. Week 4, we did week 3 did several days with the weighted vest, but on week 4, that's when we realized, all right, we definitely feel lighter. Stamina.
The results are starting.
And that's that's our pros and cons section of this. But the last week, I noticed stamina, and even though we weren't doing it because we was doing different variations, and then week 4 we also was adding. So instead of doing 100 burpees,
the last 4 days,
we did
125 extra
every day, and then the last day,
we decided to do 250 that
250.
day.
We was gonna do 200 initially. This guy just looked at me like literally moments as we were on the way to the park. He's like, 250? I was like, what you mean 250? Those doing about like, you know what?
I wanted to give a little something extra.
Not the typical, because y'all had already expected us to go 25.
200. You feel me?
Or they're gonna do 200 the last day because they've been going up 25, this, that, and the third.
Yeah, we throw 250. We showed y'all that this is nothing.
For sure,
it's just burpees.
Yeah, it's just burpees. But the biggest thing about week 4 though, definitely noticed the endurance. And I actually noticed my body now, as far as physically, you may not be able to tell, but I was waking up looking like I was a little bit more lean.
Nah, you definitely leaned out, bro.
I leaned out?
Yeah, you leaned out. Definitely did your thing on that.
Shout out to my boy Fats, you know what I mean?
In the comments, they was telling me I've been leaning out. I honestly, I'm gonna tell you, all right, we're gonna get to the pros
I ain't gonna be
later, but what was I saying again?
Leaned out.
Oh yeah, I leaned out. The comments and people in the gym and people that I knew in real life were telling me that I've been leaning out.
Yes, sir.
And I've been looking a lot more leaner. People have been telling me I've been getting skinny. And honestly, the body weight has been staying the same.
Body weight stays the same, but we was getting lean. But
just to let y'all know, a 30-day challenge is not some miracle shit that makes you looking like, whatever you want to look like. It's discipline.
Some body types is what has a higher diet is as far as the way you're gonna look, and then how much weight you're gonna lose. It's all about like you said, discipline and your diet too. But that's also pros and cons. We gonna get into that in a bit.
Because listen, 30 days will have a lot of benefits, but 30 days will never change your whole life. It has to be done every day.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And when
It'll
I mean
change your
every day-
mindset at the
And
very
when I mean
least.
every day, I don't mean 7 days a week. I mean 5 days. You know what I'm saying? Minimum. Just do the bare minimum.
Every day. I mean every day.
Be
What?
sure fit jacket every day.
Play passing. But yeah, that's our review for the 4 weeks, 30 days. We're going to get into the pros and cons. Stay tuned. We'll be right back at you. You heard?
All right, boom. So, we about to get into the pros and cons of doing the 100 burpee day challenge. I mean, 100 burpees for 30 days straight, no rest days. So, let's get into the pros. You feel me? Pros is I got better at push-ups. I got better at squats. I got better at endurance-wise, and I wasn't even running. You feel me? Stamina-wise, definitely improved. What's your pros, Meech?
Yeah, no, same thing. My push-ups got a lot more explosive. Squatting now, because some of the variations we was doing some squats. There was even times where you might have catch us doing what do you call it, the rockabye chair or whatever.
The rocking chair.
The rocking chair. A few of them.
I think
not too much, but shout out to Burpee King.
Nah, Burpee King ain't make the rocking chair. That was Moses who made the rocking chair.
My boy know his stuff.
Yeah, I've been tuned with y'all.
I was watching.
You feel me?
Burpee King doing.
Moses made the rocking chair, and
well, we don't know who made him, but definitely made it famous.
Yeah,
in my opinion. Endurance, definitely. Like I said, week 4 had the endurance. I'd wake up. I'd wake up with a 6-pack. To be honest with you, and by the first meal, that shit was gone. But it was really good as far as, like I said, stamina, endurance, push-up strength. The not just the strength itself, but the explosiveness of my push-ups.
Oh yeah,
I move a lot faster.
Yo, it's funny,
and I could increase my push-up rate. Sorry, my fault about that.
Nah,
but within we did 100 push-ups in under 5 minutes too one day. So yeah, that's definitely something that.
It's funny how you mentioned the wrist. You know I have a bad wrist, Meech. You feel me? So today I'm in the gym and I'm curling and I feel no pain. You feel me?
Yeah, and that's another thing too. After that, we're gonna get to the cons, but after we took rest days.
So I think
after the 30 days,
I'm gonna let y'all know right now. For anyone that has a pain or injury and you got it from weightlifting, I recommend to start doing more calories for like 30 days straight.
Yeah, and it's not just like any calorie, but a calorie that will help your wrist strength.
Oh yeah, please.
And another thing that we were doing, using resistant bands. That's actually part of the cons. But we ended up using resistant bands. So if you're gonna do calisthenics, I would recommend use resistant bands so you could work on the flexive muscles that's in the wrist.
Yes sir, 100%. Those resistance bands definitely did a lot for us while we was doing this burpee challenge. Like Mish knows me, like he knows me in real life.
He never used resistant bands.
You feel me? I'm just arrogant sometimes.
Never used resistant bands, never stretched.
During this challenge, I said, give me them bands, bro. You feel me? I was stretching for a good 20, 30 minutes just with the bands. And they did wonders, you feel me? But
you're gonna see a resistant band link coming soon in our bios. We're working on that right now. Trying to get a couple of companies to sponsor us for that resistant bands, but we're gonna keep you tuned in on that.
Feel me? I think we got into the pros. You got any more pros?
That's basically more explosiveness, more endurance, more stamina. Everything is there. But as far as the cons, let's get into the cons, because we definitely not going to want to make this shit seem like it was sweet. It wasn't sweet. We put ourselves through that pain for a reason. At the end of the day, the biggest con, we're going to start with the biggest con, and then I guess we'll dwindle it down to whatever. But our joints. Joints was killing us.
Bodies.
It wasn't until the end of week 4, towards the end, we found out that omega and fish oil is good for the joints. By then, it was a little too late.
Shout out to Iron Wolf.
Yeah, shout out to Iron Wolf for putting us on that. I mean, that's something that we already knew from years ago, but we never even put 2 and 2 together. We didn't even think about researching natural vitamins that help with joints.
Yeah,
but
facts.
omega-3 and fish oil we've heard,
100%.
we've done a little research, and it definitely helps out with the joints. But resistant bands, definitely gonna need some resistant bands, not just until you start feeling the pain, but I recommend resistant band warm up, every warm up before your Cali work. And anyone that does calisthenics, especially if you're over 200 pounds, you know, you already know the deal, man. Doing the same repetitive thing every single day, 7 days out the week, it could get heavy on your joints.
It get real.
It gets real critical.
It gets critical.
The elbows, shoulders. As far as for me, it was my shoulders, my elbows. As far as for fats, definitely his knees, paws.
My knees, and I definitely felt some tension around my elbows around like day 15.
Alright, farmers. Yo, and if you have plantar fasciitis, that's basically a muscle on the bottom of your feet. I tore that, and I'm in pain, unbearable pain. I don't advise you to do the jumping burpees because it could definitely, I mean, obviously I was doing it every day and it just mind over matter, but if you can handle that pain, then go ahead. But I don't recommend if you have plantar fasciitis, you tore the muscle on the bottom of your feet. You want to make sure you take care of that.
Especially if you 200 over, like me said.
Yeah, I'm 270. I'm 270.
If you jumping, it's gonna affect your knees, and then your knees might start getting messed up. It's gonna put you back.
There was a couple of videos I had to take off my sneakers. In the middle of the video, took off my sneakers, put on the elbow pads.
I'm not gonna lie to y'all. There was a couple days where I said I'm not jumping, and
yeah, and I was just saying, oh, he's cheating, but I ain't gonna lie.
The guys in the comments, they got up on me, and I was like, all right, bet. You know what? I'm gonna jump every day for y'all. Feel me? So I decided to jump. You feel me? But I don't know if this was my con or my discipline, but there's one other con that I like to talk about. When you work out every day, right?
Especially doing cardio.
You feel me? The body needs to repair itself. You feel me? After like at least 6-5 days. You feel me? Now we don't have that option, this luxury of repairing our muscles and letting the body grow and rebuild muscles. So I was eating a lot.
Yeah, eating a lot. And unfortunately, this discipline got the best of him. But I ain't gonna sit here and seem like I'm an angel. I ain't gonna sit here and seem like I'm an angel, but I swear, my diet was a lot far better than this guy over here. I ain't gonna throw him under the bus.
I don't know what got over me. I just started, I haven't worked out every day for a minute. So once we got into this routine, like by day 7, I just started killing stuff in the fridge. Like I'm talking about tearing down everything, bro.
Yeah. That's the result of cardio.
And my body needs to repair itself. But the funny thing about this, my body weight was maintaining throughout the whole process. You feel me?
Yeah, that's why I ain't lose no weight.
I ain't lose no weight. I gained a couple around the end and I lost it as soon as we got off the challenge. You feel me? So I'm back to my regular body weight, which is 220. You feel me? And but like I said, like me and B said, we grew in speed, we grew in endurance, we grew in strength because we put the work in. And that's what we got out of this 100 burpee challenge. So if you want to compare the pros and cons of working out every day for 30 days straight, there are more pros than cons. And if you have those cons, you have to learn discipline. You have to learn to screw motivation and learn discipline.
So the discipline comes from your diet, and then
100%.
And then you also want to have you want to be what's that word I'm looking for? Not preventative, but damn, the word not coming to me right now. That's crazy. But basically, you want to be able to make sure that you're stretching, doing the warm-ups, using the resistant bands, doing what you got to do from the beginning, not until you feel the pain. And that's what we learned. So the pros, again, endurance, stamina, what's that other strength, explosiveness, and that's 4 right there, off the top of the head. The other, for the cons, there's only 2. We had our joints, and then our diet. The joints is coming from not being disciplined and not being proactive. That's the word I'm looking for. Proactive.
One more thing before we end this. Sleep schedule.
Oh yeah, sleep. How we forget about the sleep? I don't know what happened.
Sleep schedule.
I wasn't even taking no pre-workout.
See, now, this is the difference between my fault for cutting you off.
Yeah.
This is the difference between me and him. I was eating, his sleep was all messed up. You feel me? Now,
I wasn't eating. His sleep was fine.
because I was eating.
So basically, after week 1, I noticed. No, after like in the middle of week 2, about week 2, I noticed that I wasn't able to go to sleep. And this happened for the rest of the burpees. I don't know what it was. Maybe it was the vitamins I started to take, you know. And shout out to bulk supplements. You know, taking vitamin D3, Olinka vitamins. Shout out to Olinka vitamins. Vitamin D3, vitamin B12 for that energy. What else? Some ginseng, and I was eating natural juices. So all that stuff might have just reacted to my body where I was just energized and unable to go to sleep. And honestly, I wasn't even feeling groggy and tired. I sleep for a couple hours, wake up, and I'm just fine. And that's a positive energy. So that's another pro that we actually we ain't go too much into, but I definitely had a lot of energy, you know, with the stamina, endurance. But yeah, as far as the cons, like I said, you want to be proactive instead of reactive. Don't just stretch when you feel the pain. You should stretch all the time.
You gotta stretch, bro.
But
I'm breaking something.
Well, yeah, we coming up on 20 minutes on this video. We appreciate y'all, everybody that tuned in for the last 30 days. And continue to tune in. We're sitting on this tire right now. We're supposed to be having a tire challenge coming up. You know, yeah, for sure. We definitely gonna do that. And we also got another surprise for y'all. I ain't gonna say too much or when it's gonna occur, but we got a couple surprises coming up for y'all for the rest of the week, rest of the year.
Before we wrap this up,
like, subscribe, comment.
The reason why I honestly did this burpee challenge, I talked to Misha about this before we
so you can get paid.
Ha 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 ha. It was to expose all these influencers. These fitness guys, feel me, on freaking YouTube, man. These guys on YouTube, you guys eat it up. I don't know how you guys will watch a guy make a video, give him 1 million views, and he has no receipts.
Nothing.
You feel me?
No proof that he actually did the burpees.
As I kept exploring myself in the burpee culture, I learned that there's guys out here with receipts. You feel me? Saying there's Burpee King, there's Moses, there's Iron Wolf, there's Fit Like Slow. There's a whole bunch of you guys. I'm gonna tag all these guys. You feel me? Y'all should go check them out one day. You feel me? But now there's a whole bunch of guys that will try to use the burpee stuff and try to make it seem like they do it and they have no receipts and they don't show no videos and this and that. And that stuff really irks me, man, because this was not an easy invention, and this was not something that people could just do and be like, I'm gonna do 100 burpees every day for 30 days. This is a full body exercise, head to toe. You feel me? You will feel the pain after week 1. You will feel it after week 2. It will start cringing after week 3, and it will really start feeling it on week 4. You feel me? But you have to fight through it. This is a mental game. This is a disciplined game. This is not a game. You know what I'm saying? So for all you guys that's watching videos and doing your thing on the tool, you know what I'm saying? Don't just follow a guy and watch a guy because he makes a cool video. Look for the receipts.
Yeah, we all about proof, man. If you ain't got no proof, it ain't never happened.
And you know, I gave a shout out to them guys, man, that was really doing their thing. You feel me?
Shout out to them guys that's doing the burpees every single day, every other day.
1,234 days in right now. You feel me? He doesn't stop. He has receipts.
Oh, he's on 1, 2, 3, 4.
He has receipts. You feel me? But that's enough for the video. We explained pros and cons. We explained to you how the week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4 was. And we will be doing more challenges. We will be doing it smarter. We will be doing it better. We will be doing it more efficiently.
For sure, for sure.
For the future to come. You feel me?
Like, subscribe, comment, share, everything. We want to make sure y'all continue to tune in, man. Keep doing the challenges. Do it with us. Join us. You know the vibes.
Yeah,
Meet your fit. Mr. Get Fit. Stay fit.
Faster Fits. Train to go.
Not for sure.
You know what I'm saying? All right.